Hi, welcome back. Today I'm going to go over a few little bits and pieces that I've got planned for the future, a couple of little projects that I've got, and also I need to say thank you to Neil, who is on YouTube called Grandpa's Workshop, to thank him for mentioning my channel on one of his videos when he's making a pen. Thank you, Neil, it's very much appreciated. Now also, while I'm here, I typically do a video every week. That's not going to be possible at the moment, so I'm just returning back to work after being off for an extraordinarily long time with illness. So I'm going to make the videos as many times as I can, but it's not going to be a weekly event like it was. So that might change in the future, going back to making more videos, but hey, we'll see and see how things go. So the projects, let's go and have a look. As usual, got my cup of tea. Where would life be without tea? Now, one of my projects is going to be to fix this lamp. Now, this is a lamp that my wife absolutely adored. It's one of two, and she was hoovering the living room the other day and accidentally knocked it, and it just fell off and shattered into many little pieces. I'll show you a photograph of the other lamp up here somewhere, hopefully, abracadabra. So yeah, so I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do this, whether I'm going to make it out of wood, or whether I should have a go at making something out of acrylic or something like that. Not really sure at all. Maybe some sort of resin or mixture between resin and wood. Uncertain, but I'm going to try and get this a similar shape as what there was before, but it was sort of a bowl, a round shape, as you see in the photograph. So, oh, cut your fingers off. So yeah, so I just need to fix that. Not sure how I'm going to do it yet. That's a project for a little bit later. Now, my wife has this tendency of liking going out and buying second-hand furniture, and she's come back with this. Now, I think she got it for a pittance, which was pretty good because it's not worth anything. It's falling to bits. It's got, I can't even get the door open. There we go. So yeah, so I'm gonna refurbish this, restore it back. I don't know what it's going to end up like, but hopefully it'll be okay. I'm not sure if this is factory made or whether someone's made this in their shed, only because the way that some of the joints are and some of the nails coming through the side, I've got a slight suspicion that it's made in a shed like mine. But yeah, you can see, look, there's so much flex in it. It's really weak, and we're going to fix that. I think that's going to be a nice little project. The top here is bowed. I'm going to need to straighten that up somehow, because it won't fix down. It's literally come away. So literally I'm going to take the whole thing to pieces and go through it with a fine-tooth comb. So today's project is going to be making a light pool. Now, as you can see, I've made many light pools, and these are great little tiny projects for beginners to have a go at when they first start turning. They are fabulous, and that's Indian rosewood, stunning. We've got some acrylics, many different shapes that I've made. So I've got a few of them. So the good thing about the light pulls is when you make pens, like for those of you who've watched my channel, know that I've made a few pens, and when you get the wood blanks, they're always too long, and you end up with so many bits and pieces left over. A great part of this, and I really hate wasting bits and pieces, so the great thing of this is they are just the perfect size to make a light pull. So today I'm going to make an acrylic light pull, and I'm going to make a bamboo light pull. Not made a bamboo light pull yet. So I don't chuck anything away. This is a chopping board from in the house that has split from years of use, and I didn't want to chuck it away. I brought it into my shed, and I've glued two sections together to make the blank for light pull. Now I have trialed this already, so I've made half of a pen, and this, I don't know if you can see that, but this is stunning. Now bearing in mind that that was a chopping board, yeah, very nice. I do like it, and I do think that that's going to make a rather beautiful looking light pull. So in exactly the same way as a pen is made, we need to find the centre, drill a 7mm hole through the centre of both of these pieces, and then glue the tube into that, put it on the mandrel and turn to the shape that you require. So even though this is not square, if you do it off of all sides with one of these little devices that you can get off of Amazon, eBay or anywhere like that, I think Axminster do centre finders as well, and so you go off of all sides, and it looks like you just got lines everywhere, but actually gives you a little bit of a heads up of where the centre is there. So we're going to finish these in a different way. So this is going to be finished off with a super glue finish, CA finish, and then this one I'm just going to sand this back with the micro mesh, and you'll see that this comes up just as good or as shiny as this one here with the CA. Water. Micro mesh must be wet, or micro pads, whichever you want to call them. Put your lathe on the slowest speed and then sand them down. I could do one at a time. I won't do that one yet. I'll just do this one. Absolutely stunning. Look at that. Okay. Just going to do this other one now. Okay, there we go. Just stunning. So that's not bad considering it was a bamboo chopboard, but from the kitchen. But lovely. Now, so in much the same way as we make the pens, we put these light pulls together. So in the pack you get your tube, and you get your top piece where the rope goes through, or string. Okay, so that just unscrews, and then you get the bottom piece. So you do get two colours. You might even actually get more, but the only two that I have is the chrome and the gold colour, and this is the base. Okay, so choose which way it's going to go. So obviously the bulbous bit to the bottom, place that in there, and with my supersonic pen press from Axminster, just move that out of there. So we just move, let's get this, move that bit, there we go, one more. A bit fiddly because I'm trying to show you how to, so that just fits in there like so. So always put the clean furniture bit, the chrome section, towards this soft, well, it's not soft, but it's an acrylic based material, and then this is aluminium, and then all we do is just push, and that is that. And then this other section, make sure the threaded piece is towards the outside, so we can thread this on to the top. And then now I really want to do this the other way as well, so in like that, and then because this is sprung loaded, this will hold it in, and then just push that in like that. How easy is that? This just screws onto the top there, like so. There we go, look at that, stunning. So when you come to put your rope in this, string, pull cord, you put it through there, tie your little knot, make it tight, and then screw the bit back on. Beautiful. Let's do this one too. So again, get the two bits out. One, two. At the bottom, this one's a different shape. Use the spring to hold it in place, make sure it's central, and push it in. Look at that. Simple. in there. Like so. Push it in. Look at that. Screw that on. There, I've just made 2 light pulls from pieces of pen blanks that I will typically get chucked away if I didn't make these light pulls. Lovely. Well, that's it. That's today's video done. Beautiful, stunning. The finish on that, like I told you before we started, they will be very similar. No polish or anything on this. Literally just used the micro pads to sand that back to a gloss finish, and then this with super glue or CA finish, and again just sanded back with the same micro pads from Axminster to come up with the same finish. Is a beautiful finish. That will be quite a hardy finish, especially for a light pull from the greasy oils from our hands. Yes, that should last quite well. Yeah, well, there you go. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Any comments, leave them below and I'll answer as many as I can. Thank you very much. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye.